Meeting her stopped your world. The ring you give her should stop her heart.
Tina, will you marry me?
Not again! Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. Because we want to be your jeweler on our beautiful diamond! Clear! Come back to me, Tina!
Are you okay?
Did you know that the vast majority of storage unit companies around Montana are being bought up by private equity firms? If you want to do business with a family-owned, locally operated storage company, you want to do business with Copperstone Storall. Copperstone Storall Storage Units is Montana's largest boat and RV facility, and a new expansion is on the horizon, offering even more premier, spacious units to store everything from boats to RVs, campers to trailers. Find the perfect sized unit today at Copperstone Storall. Visit online at copperstonestorage.com or call 728-STORE. That's 728-STOR.
Checking in on what looks like a beautiful day there in Flagstaff, Arizona. Ty Pennington joining us, the quarterback for the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks. They host Montana State on Saturday. Ty, how you doing? How's your day in Flagstaff so far?
Doing good. Just, enjoying the great weather out here. Feeling perfect. Ready for a good day of practice and whatnot. Another beautiful day in Flagstaff.
Well, tell us about just being there the last couple of years, because you're from Oklahoma originally, started your career at Pitt State, but now you've been there at NAU. So how's it been? What are some of your favorite parts about living in Flagstaff and going to school there in Northern Arizona?
Yeah, it's definitely different. That's for sure. I think my favorite thing would be just the mountains, honestly. Waking up every morning, looking at the mountains, great way to start your day. And then you got the weather, perfect weather in the summer. Gets a little chilly here in the winter. Good time for, some skiing if you're into that. But it's a great spot and I'm loving it so far.
Well, you guys brought a lot of momentum from last year into this year after making the playoffs for the first time in a little while there at NAU, and obviously doing that under a first-year head coach. That gives you a lot of optimism around the program, I'm sure. How have you guys been able to capitalize on that momentum? Because you're off to a great start again this year, 4-1, 1-4 in a row. So, how much do you think the success of last year helped build into this year, and how have you guys been able to carry the momentum through the first month here?
Yeah, last year, it was a lot about setting the standard. Whole new coaching staff, a bunch of new players. It was all about setting the standard, setting the foundation, and obviously having a successful season. What last year allowed us to do was to keep building on that. We saw we had success. We believed we can do it again. And we just kept building on our connections, kept building on our knowledge and fundamentals of the game. And that's led to a lot of our success this year.
You've won some close games too, right? Beat Utah Tech by a touchdown. Beat Southern Utah by a field goal. It came down to it a little bit against the Carter Word too before you pulled away. So, what does it take as a football team to be able to win those close games and come out on the right side of those things?
It just takes a lot of resiliency. Some of these games we've been trailing, some of them we've been ahead. Some of them have been, unfortunate that we haven't been able to put the game out. But our group just keeps fighting, no matter the scoreboard, no matter the time of the game. We just keep fighting. Bad plays will happen, good plays will happen. It's about the next play. That's what matters. And that's what we focused on throughout these, first 5 games. It's led to some success. And just trying to build on that.
Ty Pennington joining us here on ESPN Radio as well as SWX Montana Television and the ESPN MT app. He is the quarterback for the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks as they take on Montana State on Saturday at the Walkup Skydome. How would you just describe the strengths of the offense this year? What's gone well, and what are some of the things you guys excel at?
Yeah, we're just very multi-dimensional. We have playmakers everywhere. Our receivers, experienced group, know how to make plays in crunch time, know how to win in man-to-man coverage. And then, up front, another group of, experienced veterans, leading the way in the run game and the pass game. Our tight ends, pretty young group there, but lots of talent, gotten better each and every game. And then just some workhorses in the running back room, guys that you just try to feed the ball as much as you can. They don't get tackled by the first guy. They fight for every yard they get. Each of these groups have been incredibly fun to watch, and they just keep getting better and better.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
When it comes to the matchup on Saturday, then, what sort of things have you seen in Montana State on film? What's the prep been like this week, and what do you think of the opportunity?
Yeah, well, obviously they're a great team. They're really well coached. They have great athletes. They've been one of the top programs in the nation here the past couple of years. So it's a great opportunity for our team this weekend. See what we've got against one of the toughest matchups we've had. It'll be a extremely fun game. Can't wait to see what we got and see what happens.
Was there anything particularly, any personnel groupings or anything that stands out to you about Montana State's defense when you watch them on film?
They have a great defensive line. They play extremely hard. They're extremely physical. They have a really good secondary and linebackers. Really smart football players. They don't let up a lot of big plays. They like to keep everything in front of them. Make you earn everything. And that's our goal, to earn everything that we get. To keep those drives going. Take what the defense gives us. See what happens.
Just getting the number 5 team at your spot when you guys are on a winning streak too. I mean, what do you think of just about the way that this could impact your season, and just how do you go about just embracing this opportunity?
Yeah, it's a huge game. One of the biggest games in Flagstaff, that we've seen in a while, I believe. It's a great opportunity. Number 13 or 5, whatever the rankings are, but it's 2 great teams going against each other. It's a heavyweight fight. It's something that can rally our fans together. I'm really excited to see the Dome this weekend, see how filled up that place can get. And just a way to show out in front of the community, show our hard work, show our effort, and show what we're made of.
Well, very much looking forward to it. Going to be an awesome game, and we appreciate you helping us preview it today. Thanks for being here.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Question, but if I was to ask you who is Five Valleys Restoration, how would you answer that?
It's definitely not me anymore. It was, when I first started it, I became the face of it, but it's very much, I don't think it's any one person anymore. It's very much, I think we're a staff of 29 today, and we have built it with, it's not 1-year people, 2-year people. Obviously, Mark and I are the ones that sit at the top, but we have guys that have been there, guys and gals that have been there for 10, 8, 7, 5 years. We have a group that's come together, and we recognize that taking care of our people will help them become the face of the company too. So we try to treat them in any manner that we can. Our guys did a big bowling event yesterday where they just all came together, watched football, went bowling, and I don't even think Mark and I were invited. So it was kind of nice. They did their own thing, which we were perfectly okay with because it's to build some camaraderie. Oh, yeah, we're always looking to add to our team. We are actively growing. We could do even more work than we're doing now, but we're building our staff, and we always like to build it the right way. We try not to just put a warm body in any spot, bring them on, bring an individual on, train them the way we like them to be trained, and put them out there to be the best for our clients.